Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to another stream. It is Tuesday night, and we are back once again for another marathon. This is marathon number 4 of this kind of short series of Finiwords Anagram Racing Tuesdays/Thursdays. Um, Essentially, with the point of this stream is for you guys to get involved and start anagramming words on the screen. Essentially, there are 3 ways, as always. There are 3 ways that this stream can end. Either you guys in the chat can answer all the questions or all the answers on the board that you can see on the screen. You can see on the screen they're right there, and there's actually going to be more, a bigger screen and more, a bigger, bigger, bigger list of words and the entire board for to look at. That is one way that the stream can end. Another way that the stream can end is if I can answer 2,000 answers before 2,000 questions before the stream ends as well. And this all has to be done before 11 p.m. US Central Time. So that is about 2 hours and 35 minutes away from now. And if we can do that within the time, the stream will end early. This is what will happen on Thursday. And if we both fail to do either of those things, and time gets the better of us, then 11 p.m. will be when the stream will end. So that is essentially what we're doing tonight. And again, you guys in the chat can get involved with the Finiwords action. Just answer any word, any anagram of the words the letters that you see on the screen, and you will see your name up onto the leaderboard. So that's basically what we're going to be doing tonight. Again, I hope you can join in the action. Start looking at the words, and we can begin the race right now. Okay, so you can see that there is a question count of my card box right now above my head, and just above that is the amount of time that is left with the stream. And again, as long as we finish, if we do our jobs before the time expires, then the stream will end early. So it's down to you guys to get through the questions that are on the screen. All you have to do is just type them into the chat on Twitch. If you successfully submit an answer that has not been answered already, a correct answer, then your name will be on the leaderboard. So that's something you should be trying to do, get some questions on the board. And I'm going to, in the meantime, try and answer as many questions as I can with my card box. So we've had 3 of these marathons so far. And so far, the prediction, or the way that the stream has ended, has actually ended up 1 to 1 to 1 so far. It's actually, each one has finished in all 3 different ways. I think the first one I managed to get through 2,000 cardbox questions pretty quickly, but I managed to finish it within 50 seconds of the end of the stream. Stream number 2, or marathon number 2, the time got the better of us in that one. Neither of us cleared all the questions or answers on the board. And last one, marathon 3 on Thursday, the chat got through all the questions about 50 minutes, I think. Something like 50 minutes before the time had expired. I think I had only got through like 1,100 or 1,200 questions, and that was it. It was time. So time to leave relatively early. So it could happen. It's in your hands. And as always, later on we'll be putting out a prediction in terms of how you guys think that the stream will end tonight. So look out for that once the time comes. We'll wait for more people to kind of drop in and stop by and answer questions before we start putting that out. But in the meantime, I guess since my stream has started now, and we haven't got any viewers answering anything yet, this is a good chance for me to get moving with some questions here. But again, if you are watching right now, definitely will encourage you to at least say hello in the chat. say hello. It's always good to know who is watching. Even if you don't want to necessarily answer any questions, that is completely up to you again, but always nice to say hello to whoever is watching. But otherwise, we will wait for some other people to come in. There's always people will come in later, for sure, so it really does depend. But as always, I can only answer one question at a time. And again, my questions have multiple answers, so I only do that one at a time. Whereas the chat, there could be multiple people answering questions at the same time. But it's just simply a number of answers. So many of you could be whittling down the answers real quick, as there might be multiple people answering at the same time. So it can be, it's very likely or possible that the chat can just catch up and kind of start blitzing the number of the questions on the board all at one go, which is what happened on Thursday. But as I said, I will use this opportunity to get ahead in this race. So as I said, I'm trying to get to 2,000 questions answered. I'm up to about 100 almost now. So about 5% of the way through now already. I'm basically answering the easier questions in my card box as it stands. So if you don't know, this what I'm using is a program called Ziziver. And this is a Scrabble learning tool. Helps me not forget things. Inevitably, I will always forget something, but here we are, doing them. Just a bit of kind of review, essentially. But yeah, we've still got an hour and 27, 2 hours and 27 minutes, so we've got plenty of time. I know not everyone necessarily joins in the action straight away or early on, so there are people watching right now, but completely up to you if you want to play along. Always nice if you do play along, of course. I'm definitely not making the same mistake as I did on Thursday, where I was going a bit slow early on. And then suddenly a lot of people turned up very quickly started turning the tide in the race and ended up winning. So I'm going to try and get as much as I can done. Again, I don't know who will turn up on the stream to play along, so it's always a mixed bag from that sense. Oh, hello. Good evening to Bushline. Good to see you here. First person to start answering questions. Good to see you here. Yeah, get involved. Sometimes it just takes one person to start and get the ball rolling, so happy that you are the one today. So yeah, there's, I managed to up the number of answers this time to almost 2,000. And again, it kind of matches one for one for a number of questions that I have to answer as well. So it makes it very easy to see who's in front and who's behind in this race. I did reduce the number of answers for you guys in the last stream, and you got through it very quickly, so I'm not making that mistake again. I definitely did not get through as much as I had hoped, but I'm a man of my word, and I did end the stream after about an hour and 45 minutes or something, when you guys had finished the entire board, so I stopped. That will teach me to underestimate the the chat. And I will put it back up to where it was to start with. But yeah, if you're out there watching right now, feel free to get involved. Throw some words in the chat. Get yourself on the leaderboard. Come help me out, viewers. Exactly. Don't worry, it's just going to be Vertibushline against me for the whole 2 hours and 24 minutes left. Don't worry. Ah, there we go. Good morning to MPW Joseph. Good to see you here. Alright. And Muffled Tentacle's also here. Good to see you here too. Alright, there we go. Told you, didn't take long. Won't take long. All I have to do is just put some words on the screen, some alphagrams on the stream, and you guys will come. I know you will. You guys can't help yourself. I know you guys don't shy away from a challenge, so I know you're gonna do it. Change stream name to Austin versus Wurtemberstein. 1v1. Muppet Tentacle says, do you have a full picnic basket of snacks tonight? Yes, I do. I actually have 4 different snacks tonight. And they're not the same ones as I... Actually, well, technically one is the same one. And that's the fruit. But I have 4 different things in front of me right now. And I will have a special bonus 5th one later on. I will get it, but I think Lindsay will give it to me once she's finished with doing something. The clue is that I can't leave it out here for too long at room temperature, so I need to be ready to eat it whenever it turns up. If that potentially gives you a clue as to what to do, what that could be. But yes, I do have a lot of snacks. Again, you guys have 2,000 answers to go, and I will incentivize you by opening a snack every, I don't know, every 400. Let's say was it 400? Maybe every 300. Every 300 answers that you make, I will start eating something. So this hopefully will get you guys to answer questions, maybe. I don't know. Today I learned squoosh is a word, yes. Actually, I think that's the screen name of Jackson Smiley. I think that's his screen name. If that potentially helps you remember it in some way. Oh, good evening to Blue Felly as well. Good to see you here. Very early as well. Nice. Love that. Woe to you too. I need you guys to answer questions, so I'm not just sitting here not answering questions myself, so I need to, and definitely need the encouragement. Yeah, out hires is a weird one. One of those alphagrams where if you don't know the answer, that definitely is not going to be probably one of the top first 3 or first 5 things that you were giving guess for sure. Alright, you guys are up to 100 answers already, now that the cavalry has turned up. Thank you, MKW Joseph, for the 10-stream streak of watching this. Thank you. That is a long streak. I think that also includes times when I actually wasn't... well, before I took my break, too. So yeah, thanks for watching this whole time. Okay, I'm up to 200 questions now, so I'm 10% of the way through to 2,000. So don't forget, as I said, once you get to 300 answers, I will start opening a snack. And 3 of my snacks are different snacks to what I had last time. Actually, the 4th one will also be a different one. So if we do nothing, you don't get any snacks tonight. Partially true, but otherwise I might just eat them after the stream. I will not go hungry tonight, that's for sure. At the same time, we did do a Costco run today, and earlier tonight I did eat a bunch of chicken, Costco chicken. What, like maybe an hour and a half ago? Yo, I just did a Costco run too. Oh man, what did you get? What did you get? We were at Costco at the same time. I think so. Shout out to Costco, yeah, man. Big fan. The stream is sponsored by Costco, yes. When it's not streamed by Red Bull, it is streamed by Costco. In fact, I have my Red Bull, New York Red Bulls shirt right here, so kind of partly. I'm not gonna say it's it's sponsored by Red Bull or anything, but there's it's lurking in the background. The problem also is that the opening of snacks will also slow me down, so that's probably not good for my chances of winning the race. But oh well. Do I want to win a race, or do I want to eat food and stay alive? I don't know. Tough call, you know, sometimes. Ah, good evening to Ancient Cosmographer. Good evening to you. I impulse purchased a 6-pack of onigiri at Costco. Oh, wow. Nice. So from at my Costco, you can get like some poke, like poke, and then you can get some like salmon, like sriracha salmon or something. And then they also do have like pieces of like sushi, but it's really expensive though, like really expensive. I mean, I guess you get what you pay for really, but I'm like, I don't think I can justify like this much of like fresh fish for like $43 or something. A little bit too much. And yes, for those that are just tuned in, including Ancient Cosmographer, I do have 5 snacks in front of me, and each one will be unlocked at every 300 answers that the chat can get through. So the first one will be at 300, which is very close to approaching. Some of them are more interesting than others, but still. Because it's so sushi good, so I expect the pre-made sushi will be pretty good. Yeah. I haven't bought the actual sushi from Costco though, but I do normally buy the salmon. Well, I actually haven't for a little while now, actually, for a few months at least, but I used to religiously eat that all the time. I have one of those rolls at home. Ah, there you go. I used to have a co-worker actually that went on like sushi making classes and things. Oh man, the chat is now getting very strong now, and it's starting to overtake me in terms of number of answers. Okay, so you guys are now over 300. As I said, I do have some snacks here, and I'm going to start eating one of them. Again, some of these are not as interesting as as they are, but I will have to start opening them. So I have 2 packets here. I'm going to start opening one of them. I think I'll just open the smallest one first. Again, nothing too groundbreaking, but the first one I have are fruit snacks that my 5-year-old likes to eat. So I will start opening them and eating them because I am also like a 5-year-old. So time to eat. I literally have those upstairs, so then I guess there are a bunch of 5-year-olds in the chat now. That's all good. It's probably been 3 decades since I ate though. Wow, you can reset that timer, Ancient Cosmographer, no problem. Gotta indulge sometimes. What are you eating? I missed it. This is not a UK thing. They're Welch's fruit snacks. But I'm sure there is some kind of British version of it. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure there is. They're good though. They're good. Would recommend. So yeah, now there's more people here. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Had a good weekend. Hope your week is going well so far. This is marathon number 4 of this kind of mini series. I'm just going to keep doing this until my card box kind of gets down to a more manageable level, which means I'll be doing it obviously today, and I most likely will be doing it. Well, I'll be doing it, I'm sure, on Thursday next stream. And likely probably next week as well. And then at some point towards the end of the month, I will start a series against the best bot in preparation for the Causeway tournament happening in the end of May. I will also say that I do have one snack here that is very much a British snack as well. Although we actually bought this from Costco. In a big bag that now has a star next to it, which means, for those that don't know, if you are a Costco, if you're not a Costco shopper, when it has a star next to the price, it means that it's going away. And there are no more, so we bought some. Costco sells beans on toast. Maybe in England it does, maybe. Is it a Cadbury chocolate? Oh, getting very warm there. Duxbox Lind, good evening to you. It might be something along those lines. Guys showing remarkable knowledge here. Terry's chocolate orange. I wish I could get that here. It's definitely not that. But I will show you soon. MPW Joseph saying, I got a Terry's chocolate orange Easter egg today. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it's getting to that time of year now. Well, no, there's not really. Isn't it really a thing in America? Giving like oversized chocolate, oversized Easter eggs. feel like it's not really one, but I don't know. I know, very, a game in which an enormous ball is pushed. Push ball? It's almost like, I don't know, like rolling a hay bale or something, manually. Or a, or if it's very snowy and you're rolling a huge, huge snowball or something. Okay, I have finished my fruit snacks. Again, that's one of the smallest things I have here. So, awaiting the chat to get through to 600. As well, and then I can open the next snack. What? The snacking never stops here, I'll tell you that. Yeah, the chat's getting closer to, edging closer to 600. I'm at 442 right now, so I'm a little behind right now. Trying to at least keep up. And don't forget, we will be putting out a prediction later on in the stream. And you can predict how you think the stream will end tonight. So again, the stream can end in 3 different ways. Whether or not you guys will finish answering all of the answers on this board before the time expires. I will get to 2,000 questions answered before the time expires, or if we don't do either of those within the time, then the time will just count down to 0. And that's the other way, the third way that this can end. So we will start a prediction later on. We'll figure out how it goes. Right, to the chat now. Very close to 600 answers being successfully made collectively, and that will unlock the second snack of the evening. Apart from my fruit, it is probably the more mundane one. I will say, but we're working our way up, so we'll get there. All right, you guys are now over 600, so it's time to open the second snack out of 5 tonight. I don't know what you guys' opinion on this is. Again, this is all another purchase from Costco, and I have a packet here, and they are veggie straws. What do people think of veggie straws? Because I think a lot of people don't really like them. I feel like this is also one that is potentially divisive. Okay, but Wittgenstein likes them. They're just like they're basically just like chips. I mean, I know that MKW Joseph. I don't know if these are actually in England. I don't think they are. But they're the same shape as like French fries. No, the chips French fries. But yeah, these are supposed to be healthier. So yeah. But they're healthy. Green meat is healthy, yeah, or sustainable, yeah, surely. That's good. But they're supposed to be healthy, yes. So if they're supposed to be healthy for you, does it mean that I'm gonna have to eat more of them? I also do have Doritos. I do have some. But I don't have them with me right now. I have a lot of snacks in my house. There's plenty more to come, for sure. Exactly. I think made out of potatoes also is healthy, right? Surely. That's fine. The Costco run was most healthy food, but now I want Doritos. I always thought it was car wheels. Oh, I didn't know that. Exactly. I guess I never knew it was calculus. Learn something new every day. Wow, I don't know. No, I won't. To be fair, I just thought it was just a noun. I just think I wouldn't have done that, but who knows? Race walking, not a sport. Isn't that what they did on that Malcolm Middle episode? If anyone had ever seen that. Alright, this is done. No more left. That's 2 snacks done. Out of 5. Oh man, you guys are almost up to 900 already. Oh man. Yes. I think anyone that any sport where you can't really judge at all times if anyone's cheating is never a good sport. Okay, I'm gonna say, because I need a bit more time, I will open the next snack when you get to 1,000. That's halfway through. Not at 900, but at 1,000. Okay, yeah, once you get to 1,000 answers, I will have my next snack. Currently, I only have 2 snacks in front of me, not 3. So I'm gonna have to break open the British snack that I have in front of me, and that will be the next thing I'll be consuming. Mushy peas. It's definitely not mushy peas. I actually do not like mushy peas. There's a reason why mushy peas is only nice in England, because no one else in the world likes them. Just eat peas and don't have to mush them up. That would be better. No, every time I try eating them, I'm like, I want to like it, but then I'm like, no. Then you get reminded why you don't like it. They look gross, yeah. It's just not very appealing. It's like it's already been chewed up for you. It's like, why is it like this? What's so appealing about this that I would want to eat this? You know, it's not right. You might as well make it into some kind of, like, smoothie or something. Like, do it properly, you know? Don't make it mushy, but, like, make it, like, liquidized or something. Okay, you guys are very close to 1,000 now, which is about halfway, which it is halfway through the quiz for the chat. It's taken barely an hour so far. But what I will do is put the prediction out now, so you guys can get involved. So let's start the prediction right now. As I reach 750 questions answered. But the stream prediction is now live. So, as I said, if you think whatever way you think that the stream will end tonight, please put some coins down on what you think it will be. At the moment, it's looking like the chat is going to win the race, at least over me, at the very least. Yes, does start with a P. Yes. But the question is, will you finish it within the time? It's looking likely that you will finish within the time, but at the same time, a lot of you might stop answering questions, might take your ease it off the gas, and who knows? We'll see. Yeah, Petixes is not an easy one to remember. Alright. So, you guys are now over 1,000. I have my next snack here, snack number 3 out of 5. I have exactly 10 of these in a bowl, in this bowl. And, what are they? Have you ever played it? I have not. I don't know, actually. I might have played Pixes, but not Petixes. So yes, I have my... Here, I don't know if you can hear it on the mic. But yeah, this is my next snack. This is the third snack of the evening, and I actually have my British snack here. So here it is. They are Cadbury eggs, Easter eggs. They're the tiny ones, and these are actually in Costco here, and I couldn't believe them. Not normally. I think they do have them actually, but I think they're starting to get more popular here. love those eggs. I haven't had them in ages though. Yeah, I haven't had them until I don't think I've had them since I've been here actually, until now. So it's been a while for me also. Yeah, there's actually they're selling like a big bag of these at Costco. And as I said earlier, they had a star next to it, so it means that they were going away. So we took the opportunity to buy some. It was smart to pre-portion 10 of them. It eats 75 in one sitting. Yes. I'm also aware that I have like 5 different snacks here, so like I can't eat them all. And then we'll probably like throw up on the stream, which would again would not be particularly good for you guys to hear or watch. So I did have to be mindful about that. We clip it and make it seem like a particularly tricky 6 made you throw up. I'm answering a lot of tricky 6s right now on my cardbox, so yeah, it's not making me throw up specifically, but it's slowing me down a lot in this race. Inhaling Cadbury eggs. Hey, that's what the clip button's for. You can go at it. Feel free. I have some ads running now. Should still be able to answer questions whilst ads are going. Not sure Ancient Tomorrow can hear this, but it's time to hit the books. Yeah, Malgrado was the answer there. Not an easy one to find, to be fair. I think I've had trouble finding that one in the past. I just got a World of Warcraft ad. Wow. Should I quit Scrabble to play that? Is that a game that you've played before, or what? Wow, it's a healthy hobby. There you go. I guess I can't really hear what I'm saying, so whilst the ads are going. Wow, welcome back from the ad break. Just saying, I know you probably couldn't even hear what I was saying because the ads were running, but yeah, World of Warcraft. Yeah, I've actually never played that before. And to answer your question, Nicodemus Joseph, yes, I would probably play Football Manager if I could on stream. I do have the latest version of it actually, and I actually haven't played it since November. So like, I was too busy preparing for like the tournaments of Albany, New York, New Year's, and also Crimson City Cup, and I just haven't played it since then. I really should be looking to do it, but I need to also answer my cardbox. And, you know, also, like, look after my kids as well, you know. All these things just get in the way. Guild Wars. As a RuneScape player, I found myself considered below. Yeah, I mean, if I did actually consider streaming something else. I mean, I did. The only other thing that I've actually streamed, aside from anything Scrabble related or word game related, was actually F1 Manager. I don't know if anyone even remembers that I did that. Maybe like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And that's when I started trying to manage the Red Bull Red Bull racing team. And then I got ads for then I got ads on the stream that were sponsored by Red Bull coming up. It was sponsored by Red Bull, yes, exactly. Never forget. I had an F1 game on the Wii, yeah. F1 is very popular, just not so popular in the US. Although that is now changing. I think when maybe 10 years ago there were no races on the calendar in the US, but now the US has the Miami Grand Prix. It has the Austin Grand Prix. Actually, I'm wearing a T-shirt of the Austin F1 track right now, and they also have the Las Vegas Grand Prix as well. And in North America in general, they also have the Montreal Canadian Grand Prix as well. So there's quite a number of races now on the calendar that are in North America, and I think Formula 1 is now becoming more popular. Especially since noticeably since I've been here anyway, in the short time I've been here. And also, Premier League soccer has been a lot more popular as well, especially the last 10-15 years. Like, nobody here knew anything about it, and now it's like, it's on TV all the time. Which makes a change compared to being in England, where you actually have to pay for a channel, like 30 pounds a month just to watch soccer on TV each month. But here it's like it's on like normal TV, which is a nice change. But yeah, I think I would probably yeah, probably would be streaming something like Football Manager, and I just haven't played it recently. But the other game that I've actually been playing a lot of, I don't know if I've told you about this, but I play this fairly often now, and probably explains why my cardbox is not up to date completely. But I play a lot of Settlers of Catan. So there's a game called Colonist online, colonist.io, and I do play on there fairly often. And I'm rated on there. We're playing ranked games on there. I'm not going to claim I'm any good at it, but I have been spending a fair bit of time on that too. Not to mention that it costs for a TV license where you don't have it. The BBC police will knock on your door, that's true. It's only for BBC as well, so it's kind of annoying. And people now just don't pay for it and just watch other TV instead. Never, I know. I think it's a bit too much of a, you know, trying to police the who watches what on TV. It's like, how would you ever know? Especially if you watch it on. I mean, I guess if you watch online, they can trace you back, but I think it's just, isn't it just live TV you can't watch? Like, you can watch things back. Is that? Am I wrong in that? Like, as long as it's not live, you can still watch on the BBC iPlayer or something. I don't know if that's, if I have misremembered. They changed it 2013, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Guess they had to move for the times. They're losing a lot of money that way if they don't make that change. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Interesting. Yeah, I remember we went to university. It was actually just before 2013, and having to pay for a TV license, like for my actual like room and address, so I can watch TV without having to get knocked on the door or anything. I'm like, I don't think anyone really like paid attention to this, but I don't know. Or I could just put an address that's like the room next door to me. The person next door to me can be pretend that I can pretend that I actually live somewhere else. Alright, so also the prediction has ended as well, so we didn't have any coins put down for the timeout at 11 PM. Clearly a lot of you don't think that the stream will last that long, go for another 1 hour 27 minutes, and even more of you will think that this chat will finish this stream on top, which I think is looking more likely as time goes on. But I think at 1400 with your number of answers, I think I will start my next. I mean, I've got my next snack. I actually do not have my 5th snack yet, so that will have to wait if I can get that far. But I do have my fruit here. I probably should detox my body a little bit with some fruit. Is your wife too busy watching TV to make a snack? No, actually, she's actually on a call right now with her cousin. they're actually trying to sort out a vacation that we're going to be doing in the fall. So that's what she's doing. So once she gets off the call, then she'll bring in the snack. I guess I didn't know how long I'll be here for. Well, I could have technically just eaten it straight at the start, but I didn't know how many people will be here. So the idea was that when she's finished with her call, then she will bring it in. But at this rate, you guys might end up finishing everything before she even finishes her call, so that would be interesting. Okay, I'm at least over 1,000 questions now, which I think is a good number. I'm gonna try at least to get below 8,000 questions left. Again, I'm trying to get to 2,000 but I think you guys are answering this way too fast. And I might even need to put up more questions for you in future if this is the trend now. Start upping it a little bit by little. You can slow down. It's completely up to you at the end of the day. Again, I am a man of my word, and I will say I will end the stream when you guys finish the quiz. So you don't have to go easy on me if you don't want to. I could easily just put more questions on the stream for you next time and try and find where that happy medium is. But clearly, again, it all depends on who turns up. Because we could easily just have nobody here answering anything, and you know, there'd be no chance of you guys finishing it, so it's hard to tell. Wow. Cool. Tornadoes in March. Wow. It's crazy. Oh, okay. You guys have got past 1400 already, so yeah, I guess it's time for next snack. Snack number 4 out of 5. Again, number 5 might not happen. I don't know. We'll see. But I have my fruit here, and I have my grapes in a green bowl. So that's what I'm going to be eating next. And that is actually technically right now, as I say this, the last snack that I have in front of me. But maybe we'll have another one later on. Or we just save it for another time. How many grapes is it? I don't know, actually. Maybe like 35 or 40, maybe? It's quite a lot. I'm counting your calories. Thank you. Someone needs to. Feels like, I'm sure you guys probably think that this is like the only time I eat food. Like, I'm just eating on the stream all the time. As a lot of you will know, in previous streams I normally eat my mint chocolate ice cream. But now that I'm actually not playing Scrabble technically right now, then I guess I can eat lots of other things. As I'm just literally just pressing a button on my iPad. But another thing that's happening very soon, actually this weekend, is the North American School Scrubbing Championships. I haven't mentioned this yet, but I'm mentioning it now. So again, this is an annual event held in Washington, D.C. Players from 3rd grade to 8th grade play in pairs, and 9th grade to 12th grade play solo, just like a normal Scrabble tournament that you would see on streams and things. So yeah, that's gonna be on stream. I think on the Let's Play Scrabble YouTube channel. I think a lot of you already are subscribed to that channel anyway, but if you're not, then you should definitely go do that. And yeah, earlier this evening, I finished my last kind of coaching session with our teams, and I feel like we're in good shape. We're ready to go. And yeah, we have 3 teams this year, as we did last year. All 3 of our teams last year actually finished in the top 10. Hoping to do a little bit better than that, push even higher up this time. So we'll have to see how it goes. And we'll have many of the top seeds in the whole division this time. So hopefully we'll put out a good make a good showing of it this time around. Hopefully go and win the tournament. So my daughter Leah is partnered with Jonathan Kai, who is based in New York State. Both about 1,200, 1,300 now. The main other player who is also highly rated in the division is Andrew Weiland, also based in the Northeast, who's about 1,300 also, but he's actually, I think he's actually like 3 years younger than them, so he's like maybe 4th or 5th grade now. So that's really going to be the main competition, so to speak, in the lower division, or the younger division. So we'll have to see, but I do think that there's definitely synergy with Leah and Jonathan playing together. They both have different skill sets and different word knowledges, so once you put them together, then I think they will do very well. They'll make each other stronger. I think Andrew will probably end up doing most of the work himself in his team, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Definitely not going to be easy, because the top 2 after 8 games will play in a best-of-1 final. Just one game will decide who wins the tournament. So just got to make it to the top 2 and see what happens after that. And then my other daughter Penny will be playing also, and she actually finished 1 position below Leah and Jonathan last year. She was in 4th place with partner Tony. So they are, again, very strong, very experienced now. This is their 4th year. And actually are a year younger than Leah and Jonathan, so they'll be around maybe next year as well. And then we have a team of 6th graders. So we have 8th graders, 7th graders, and now 6th graders. We've got a team with David, who is, if you've ever watched our Prince City Cup stream for the past 2 years, he was actually on there both times during the first day lunch break. So he's now had about a year under his belt, knows a lot of words, actually improving very quickly. And he'll be partnered with another 6th grader called Samuel, who has only been with us for about a year, but he's been playing for a little while before then, and he's actually very good. Like, really good. Like, his ceiling could be very high, like, if he really wants to have a good go at it, and he's already very good at it as it is. So it's very encouraging to have 6 people in our team going to the tournament that could potentially do really well. And that doesn't include some of the other people that we have in our squad who are not making the journey this time. But here we still have 3 teams, and I think there's a good chance we are going to be finishing pretty high up, I think, if they play to their best. So I'm very quietly confident in our teams. And as I said, I'll be there in Washington, D.C., in the auditorium, watching it all unfold. Trying to be the best coach I can possibly be. And, yeah. Giving all the advice that I can give. And I'll be there with my wife, Lindsay, of course, as well. Some of the kids' parents will be there as well, too, so that's all good. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. So it's 8 games for the younger division, and there's actually 10 games for the championship division, which is the 9th to 12th grade division. So yeah, plenty of action to come this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, at Planet Word in Washington, D.C. And we'll see how it turns out. But definitely, again, if you want to watch it, go to or subscribe to the Let's Play Scrabble YouTube channel. And there actually will be live commentary as well on site by from Will Anderson, who I'm sure you all know, and from Kupa Komatsu as well, who actually lives in New Orleans for now, at least. So yeah, we'll definitely have some familiar faces on the stream for you as well. So definitely should check that out and watch the next generation of Scrabble players in North America play and do their best. But yeah, definitely, again, don't expect it to be like 2,000 rated players playing. These are kids who for the most part, haven't played in any adult tournaments yet, but are obviously very interested in playing Scrabble. So yeah, there will be misses, I'm sure, but we all miss things. Especially, you know, a lot of us weren't even playing. I mean, I was, but a lot of people weren't playing on stream at that kind of age. I definitely wasn't playing on stream at that age, so definitely nerve-wracking for them to play in front of everybody. So just temper your expectations with the standard of play that you'll be seeing. But again, this is going to be the next generation of Scrabble players in North America, so it's very exciting to watch. So yeah, not only that, but we're not just at that age I was probably have one game annually with my grandma, even if that. Yeah, it's very tough to play this game, especially in front of the lights, and with Grandmaster and National Champions watching you. You know, it's not easy. But yeah, we're not necessarily resting on our laurels either. Here, where I am, we've got a strong squad of players, and we're not just ready to say we won and that'll be it. We're looking for even more people. So we're still teaching at our local school that actually Oliver is at right now, and finding the next batch of people, of kids that are very talented, very good at remembering things, and very interested in Scrabble. And we've found a few other people who are in the pipeline right now, and going to invite, and we're very interested in being invited to our more serious club that we have every Tuesday, including some second graders as well. So we're finding people who are much younger. It's going to be our next wave of kids who are going to be playing in the younger division. And yeah, like one of the second graders that we have really seen as a big talent, has actively played on Scrabble Online already. He's actively playing Scrabble Online now, and has been learning a lot of words just by playing on Scrabble.com or whatever. So yeah, we have a lot of people interested in this kind of game. So we'll have to see how it goes very soon, and how we can get them to the national level. I'd love to coach school Scrabble in my area someday. Yeah, I definitely would recommend it. Again, if you have the capacity or the drive to do it. And again, it really does depend on what you or what your level of kids are, and what they can handle. Like I'm picking kids from the local smart school too. Like they have the test into it. It's a magnet school, so they're all very, very smart, and it definitely helps, right? I mean, if you have kids who are a bit above the curve and they're interested in these things, that definitely helps. But again, like, you don't necessarily have to be at the smart school to be interested in Scrabble. Like, that's just how it is. But I guess naturally they might be slightly ahead. But yeah, we created a curriculum for the kids as well, for every semester, for 2 semesters, that they can get involved with, have fun with. Most importantly, just having fun. But again, if we stumble across any kids that are looking like, you know, these could be some players in the future, then we'll bring them to the side and ask them how much further if they want to go with this, and we'll offer them a ways forward. Because playing Scrabble or taking things to the next level, it's very hard to find where you can go and do that. Like, you can't just search online and be like, oh, these are all my local clubs, or these are the people I need to contact, especially in my area or in a certain other area of the country. It's not quite that easy. So we are there to help them with that too. But yeah, again, if you're definitely interested in doing that, then that's great. It's very rewarding watching people, you know, watching young kids. We currently have 2nd grade to 5th graders in our school, as people, you know, that we teach at school every week, and it's very rewarding to kind of get them to play a game that, you know, obviously we love, and hopefully they, you know, they have a good positive memory of it when they look back at it, and maybe once they're older, or maybe they're teenagers or whatever, they want to come and play. And when they're older, when they're adults, they come and play. Or maybe when they're older and they have kids and they're like, oh, remember this game Scrabble that I used to play when I was a kid? Maybe I'll teach them too. You know, it's just all those kind of things that can happen. And again, makes it very rewarding, and it probably spreads into other areas of their lives that we would never know, and we'll never have any idea about. And that kind of snowball can lead to bigger things. So that's just all we're trying to do right now. Teaching is one of the best ways to learn too. So it's helping you, yes. Oh, for sure. I'm not gonna lie either, but when we first did this, I created a whole bunch of material. Again, this is for like technically 1st grade to 5th grade at the time. I created a whole bunch of material that was way, way, way too advanced. It's like imagining like I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say we're all professionals if we're highly rated, but imagine if you're like right at the top of the game, and then you're like, okay, well, surely these people know how to do this, right? And then when you get to the school, you're like, oh, they don't know anything. They literally don't know anything yet. We had to start literally where you think the bottom is. It's like way, way below that. You have to start right at the bottom. That's a pre. Yeah, I was like creating all kinds of like material to read and things. I'm like, these first graders are not going to read this. When you hand it out to them, they're like just drawing all over it, and I'm like, oh wait a minute, okay, this material is probably like ready for like maybe 16-year-olds, not 6-year-olds. Got this completely wrong. And then I had to make a lot of worksheets, which actually we still use now. They're actually already very good. And yeah, there are some positive things that we did, and we actually, in the first time we ever did this, we actually never taught them how to add up the scores. We never taught them. So then when we got to like playing games and things, they would have no idea how much any of it was. So then we were like, oh, one thing we have to do in future years is literally just have a crash course of counting the scores, just putting moves on a board and just counting it up, and teach them how to add it up. Because how would you never know your score, your move is good if you can't add up what the score is? So it was a learning experience for us for sure. Yep. More stuff here anyway. Yeah, probably, yeah. So then this time now, from now on, like we now teach them, all the young kids, if they cannot add things up, they're going to come to the front and we'll have a 10-15 minute session of adding up the scores until you can do this consistently well. Yes, exactly. It does take a long time for people to add up scores, and we've actually got a new player here, new adult player who she's about 60 probably ish. Played online for a while, and she's actually been joining our Scrabble club over the last couple of months. Like found the Scrabble club that we have on Facebook and was like, oh, I want to join this, want to learn more. And she is having trouble adding up the scores because when you play online, it adds it all up for you. You never have to do it. And we were saying that the second graders at our school can add up the scores better than she can. Right? Because we have taught them what the way is, how you add up the scores, and they have that base knowledge. So it is kind of funny in that kind of sense that is what's happening. But it does go to show that if you can teach them young and teach them early about the game, and then they can just add up the scores themselves without a problem, then that's a big help. Because we don't have to like man every single board and be like count every single score properly. It goes a long way. Okay, so whilst I've been talking about all this, the chat has less than 100 answers left, so there's going to be holes in the board very soon. So is there a good YouTube video about how to add up in Scrabble, or is it one of those things where people just need to refer the instructions to it? I mean, that is a good point, because I think the lady that was actually asking about that actually said she tried to find it on YouTube and couldn't find anything. People do that to me, I break down. So there might be a gap there for Scrabble players or any content creators to actually just create a video about how to add up scores. Like if you had like 10 examples or something of just words that go on a board, how would you add it up? I just assumed that something like that may have already existed, but maybe not. And maybe it just takes one person to do this, and it'd be there forever, you know, but, you know, that might be something for someone to do. But I don't know. I personally do not have the capacity to do it as of anytime real soon, but yeah, I mean, even if at the very least it's something like just a website that just kind of goes through examples, then it's you know, that helps. But I think doing it on a video with an actual board where you can like lift up the letters and see the stuff underneath, rather than say on Quackle where you put the tile there and you actually forget what it's covering, might be a bit easier to follow like on an actual real board, real tiles. But I don't know. You know, that is something that someone maybe could put together, but I don't know. Alright, we're almost at the end of the race now. I think that is going to be it for the stream. We have about an hour to go. And I will say that my fifth snack actually did not turn up in time, so we're going to save that for another time. Unfortunately. I still have my grapes here as well. I will finish them rest of the night. But again, if you've enjoyed the stream, and you don't already follow this channel, please hit that follow button right now. It'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, my wife was going to turn up. She actually turned up like maybe 3-4 minutes ago, but I had to tell her that we're almost finished with the stream, so there's no way I could actually finish the snack in time. But it's okay. There's no rush. I will bring it back on Thursday, and maybe I will put more questions on here, so that way there's more time to eat. I mean, more time to answer questions. I'm sorry. But yeah, you guys are almost done here. But thank you all thank you to everyone here. Actually, only 6 different people had answered questions tonight, and you guys completely blitzed it all. So thank you to everyone that got involved tonight. I've got through I almost got to just under 8,000 questions, which is where I said I would hope to be at the end of this stream. And that's about it. So yeah. Oh, we've got a bit of no, you guys are just trolling me now. You guys are not going to finish this off. So you said there's a chance here? I've got to get through 700 questions before you guys finish this. I know what the answer is too. But no, currently no one is anywhere close to it. Now we slowed down the stream. Oh boy. Okay, there you go. No one really did anything beginning with a T. So Taupa and Taupe. Oh, you gave me some hope for a second there. Oh man. Yep, well done everybody. Well done. You guys finished this in about what? How long? Hour and 44 minutes. Didn't take that long. Did not take long. All right. I'm a man of my word, as I said before. I will end the stream and I will pay out the prediction right now. So if you vote for option 2, chat clearing in Finiwords, that is the prediction result for tonight. Maybe on Thursday we'll add more questions or more answers for you guys and see how that goes. But yeah, you guys are too fast. That's 2 wins for the chat, 1 win for me, and 1 timeout. So that's the 4 marathons that we've done so far. We'll do marathon 5 on Thursday. Again, thank you all for watching and for playing along and for getting involved with the prediction and the chat. Yeah, I guess I've got to go raid someone now. Let's see. Okay, if you want to do more of this stuff, I'm gonna go raid the StudyK channel Looks like they're doing some JQXZ words and some high prob bingos. So if you want to do that, you can do that right now. We're going to go raid them. So yeah, that's about it. We'll be back again on Thursday for more of this. And I will give you guys more questions to do. You guys are too fast. Alright. Hope you have a good evening. And see you in a few days. Until then, take care of yourselves. And good night. Thank you, you too. Thank you. See you later. Good night.